I pull out every long tooth, one by one, collecting them in a jar like brittle gold that I keep hidden under my bed. I have to keep them hidden. I can't stand to look at them, but I adore them with all of my broken heart. Cardiac dysrhythmia is what Dr. Turner calls it. Sometimes I can feel my heart beating so loudly in my head, it feels like my brain is slamming up against my skull, which provokes intense headaches and sometimes causes me to pass out. But the meditations that Dr. Turner's been teaching me have been helping, now that I got the hang of them. Breathe in, breathe out.
Put all the fragments inside a bubble.
It's Dr. Turner's voice inside my head because it's more comforting than my own.
With every heartbeat you feel, it sends a vibration through the bubble, but the bubble won't pop because it's made of tiny mesh bands of metal fiber. And with every heartbeat and every vibration you feel, the bubble grows stronger because the bubble is alive and it's a part of you, and you are a part of it.
I slide the jar under my bed and hold out my hand in front of my face to look at my perfect fingernails, shining, mocking the misfortune that is the rest of my body. My hands and fingernails being the only part of my body that doesn't elicit disgust in people. Usually when people see me for the first time, they either stare with bug-eyed fascination, or they uncomfortably avert their eyes to my hands. At midnight, a nurse named Harold enters my room and trades me a broken watch for my jar of teeth. He tells me I'm crazy. I tell him that's why I'm here, even though he knows why I'm here. Laying in bed, I twist my torso and stretch my bent spine just slightly, so much as to unlock a tiny synovial fluid bubble in the lower vertebrae of my neck. The pop itself doesn't cause any pain, but causes me to twitch and shift my back into a painful position. Any slight movement can cause this pain at any time in my life. I've come to understand the limitations of my body. Every day it's like playing a game with my bones, trying to balance them inside their comfort zone. I close my eyes. I do the breathing. After about an hour, I will fall asleep, but not for too long. I can usually only sleep about 1 or 2 hours at a time, then not be able to get back to sleep until 1 or 2 hours after that. So I get between 3 and 5 hours of sleep a night. I close my eyes, and my mind goes into the forest. And the trees are tall, and the people in the trees are small. And they all have spears. But they don't throw them at me because they see that I'm a kind person, and I'm not threatening at all. They marvel at me, and expect me to perform some kind of ceremony for their leader. And I panic, and I can't think of anything to do. In the morning, I am awoken by Dr. Turner himself. He tells me something has happened to Harold. Is he alright? I ask.
He's dead,
he says, and I feel like I should have seen it coming. What happened? I ask.
Well, we don't know. His brain is missing. We have no idea where it is. His body was found in the men's locker room, which nobody entered or exited, according to the security video.
I'm trying to figure out why he's telling me this, because this is definitely restricted information. Isn't there a camera on there? I ask. I'm surprised he hasn't asked me to stop asking questions.
No, not in the locker room,
he says.
Did you know him very well?
No, I didn't. I barely talked to him.
Well, when you did, what did you talk about?
I can't tell if this is an interrogation or a therapy session. Well, it's funny, we made a deal. Well, a trade, really. I traded a jar of my teeth for a wristwatch.
Your teeth? That is funny. Why did he want your teeth?
I don't know. Maybe because they thought they were weird looking?
I see. And when did you make this deal?
Last night.
Yeah, we found your teeth on him, actually, and I'm wondering if it might have something to do with his brain being missing. I'm going to have to do some tests. Well, I guess that's all I need for now, so you can go on down to breakfast. Oh, by the way, how is the meditation going?
Good.
Is it helping with the pain?
Yeah, a little.
Do you think you could start weaning off the pain meds?
I'm not sure if I'm quite there yet, but probably soon, yeah.
Okay, sounds good. I'll see you at session.
Okay. Later that night, when I'm finally alone in my room, I take the watches apart and find the parts I need for my machine. If I didn't have to disguise my machine as a child's toy, I could have built it a lot sooner. But now that I have the final parts, I can work like a madman. When I'm finished, I wind up the toy army tank, and I know it's working because it starts to hum, and my heart starts beating louder and louder, and I start the breathing. Then, I feel the pounding of my heart beating in every cell of my body. I feel it in every cell of the bubble. My hair falls out, my fingernails fall off, and I bend over to try to pick them up, but my spine splits in half, and in that instant, I don't feel any pain, because there is nothing but the bubble.